let's continue. Charlotte smiled. After a moment, she heard the creature's voice in her mind again. Artie was a fine name. It's good that you were able to remember that mountain. After the wind was stalled, the mind will have to rewire itself. Charlotte tried to bring up other memories. Everything before a few minutes was a blur mixed together with horrible images of destruction and suffering. She tried to piece together what she could. She remembered her father, bits of life before invasion, the resistant compounds, gunshots. The one constant was intense hatred of these invaders, the collective. Don't worry, Artie said. The first procedure is always the worst. The second will be much easier. It will make sense in time. Sneaking through the north gate was easy. Charlotte and Sam simply put up the hoods of their sweatshirts and walked out. Anyone watching likely thought they were just another pair of fighters. Once outside, they stay a little off the road as they followed the backup force. They wanted to see the attack with their own eyes, but neither of them have a weapon. Charlotte and Sam stayed silent as they walked, carefully not to draw anyone's attention. Charlotte's mind wandered to the time before the aliens invaded. She had always been a normal teenager, going to school, playing volleyballs with her friends, eating fast food. She wished she had appreciated it more in time. How could she have known alien ships would appear in the sky on her 15th birthday? The aliens had used their blue beams to disable all nuclear weapons, powers, and other capabilities around the globe. Her father said that it was the first attack, a warning shot to show how easily it could destroy the world. Soon afterwards, world governments began collaborating with the invaders. They said that they were forming a partnership that would make humans one of the great civilizations in the galaxy. Okay, so that's good. The aliens provided free energy sources in form of egg-shaped generators, though only the size of a small car. Each one could somehow power an entire city without any fuel. In exchange, governments began building the sterilization and re-education centers in cities around the world. All humans were expected to report and register at them. Their governments also required people to do construction work, planting trees, cleaning up landfills, and doing other tasks. The aliens said the work would return the Earth to a balanced and healthy ecosystem. Charlotte started to convince people that the aliens were preparing Earth for colonization. His materials claimed that there were sinister motives behind the aliens' actions. First, they made humans dependent on free energy. Then, they began to use sterilization to reduce the human population to more manageable size. Re-education was another way to make people accept the aliens' eventual rule. According to Charlotte's dad, the aliens were playing the long game. In time, they would be able to simply take over the planet without a fight. He said that the human race needed to fight them while they could. Well, since that, I thought, why do we need to fight the aliens if we already make an alliance with them? That's strange. Oh, yeah. This was the beginning of the system. Eventually, her dad moved the family into a compound in the middle of nowhere. It's filled with hastily built houses powered with unreliable generators, but people there lived free from alien control. Sam suddenly stopped and crouched down, waving for her to stop as well. She halted, waiting for something to happen. When nothing did, she crept carefully forward until she knelt beside it. There, a ways beyond the edge of trees, stood the street. It was like a mirrored tower, reflecting the lights to see behind it. Suddenly, an explosion erupted against the shield of the south side of the tower. It filled the night with bright blue light. The attack has begun. Yeah, I like to see the scene. Charlotte drifted in and out of sleep. Being awake meant an intense headache. Sleep meant nightmares of planet after planet, civilization after civilization being destroyed. This is some sort of torture incident. She asked Archie what he saw him the next day. Why do you think that? Archie replied, because it's my dad. He's important. I remember he's important to the resistance. Good. Your memories are returning. What else do you remember? Charlotte glared at him, projecting an image of a locked vault. You're making very good progress with the wing, Archie smiled. The way his scaled lips turned up made his face more scary than kind. No, we are not torturing you. The pain will end soon. Your brain is processing the collecting experiments, or at least a part of it. It's an incredible amount of information. I was trying to do, but your threats won't get me to help you. Charlotte snapped. There's a threat, but not in the way you're thinking. I assure you, we pose no danger to humans or Earth. In fact, the opposite is true. We're trying to save you from yourselves. I don't blame you. You're trying to brainwash me into betraying my species like all the others. It won't work. I don't know. You're just invaders, conquerors, colonizers. I see you remember some of the resistance labels. Your recovery is going well. We should be able to perform your second procedure soon. Tigra tried to jump off the bed, but her bonds helped her. She struggled with all her strength, and when they didn't give, she spit at her captor. You. Artie simply nodded and left the room. After the first explosion, the real attack began. Bullets and grenades struck at the shields in dazzling blue light. The main focus is fire on the south side of the tower. A small team of 5 from the backup force approached the north side. Though they all carried weapons, they didn't fire. Instead, they snuck out to the tower. Then, one by one, with a flash of blue light, they passed through the shield and onto the ground. Be in there, Charlotte. We can get in there, Charlotte gasped before Sam replied. She sprinted across the open area. She kept close to the ground, heading toward the point where the soldiers had passed through the shield. She reached the shield full on, expecting to pass through as they had. Instead, she felt a flash of pain, a tingling sensation all over her body. Everything went dark. Goodbye.